Chapter 6 opens like dawn through a training room window. Gentle, but unflinching. This is the chapter about the quiet architecture of resilience. The small things that hold a person together when inspiration slips away.
Let me start with something honest. Motivation is a liar. It shows up on the good days, when you don't really need it, and disappears on the days when you need it most.
In the hush that follows, the truth lands heavily. Recovery, it turns out, is not built on emotion, but on repetition.
Which is why athletes who recover well don't rely on motivation. They rely on rituals. Because rituals don't ask how you feel, they just ask you to show up.
The strongest comebacks are rarely written on brilliant days. They are written on the dark ones, when habit carries what hope cannot.
The athletes who come back stronger aren't the ones with the most inspiring mindsets on their best days. They're the ones with the most reliable habits on their worst days.
Mindset matters, yes, but mindset without structure is like scaffolding made of smoke. The first hard wind comes, and the whole thing folds.
So this chapter is about the scaffolding, the actual, tangible, morning through night rituals that turn resilience from an idea into a lifestyle.
A ritual is not grand. It is not dramatic. It is a small, repeatable act done at a specific time in a specific way, whether your feelings cooperate or not.
And that last part matters most. Recovery feelings are volatile. One day you're inspired, the next day you're in the fog, and rituals are how you outlast your own emotional weather.
Each completed ritual becomes a quiet promise kept, a tiny signal to the brain. I said I would, and I did.
That builds self-trust. And when your body feels uncertain, self-trust becomes the ground you stand on.
Every glass of water, every rehab rep, every early bedtime becomes a deposit into an inner account. Then, when fear arrives, you are not drawing from emptiness.
You're drawing from proof. Proof that you are someone who keeps your word to yourself.
So now the day begins. Not in theory, but in practice. From wake up to wind down.
The first hour of your day sets the emotional temperature for the next 23. If you wake up and immediately scroll through what everyone else is doing without you, you've handed the pen away before your feet hit the floor.
Morning asks for something simpler, something cleaner, a boundary, a beginning.
Wake up. Leave the phone alone for 30 minutes. Drink a glass of water. Move gently, even for 5 minutes, and write one sentence about what matters today.
4 acts. 15 minutes, perhaps. Yet in those minutes, a powerful identity is rehearsed.
I am in charge of my day. My recovery matters. I am not just waiting to heal. I am participating.
By midday, the work becomes more physical, but no less sacred. Rehab is not an errand to survive. It is training in a new form.
The athletes who recover best treat rehab the way they once treated practice. With focus, with presence, with intention, not just checking the box.
Every rep is doing something invisible and essential. Teaching tissue, retraining nerves, rebuilding trust between body and brain.
So don't phone it in. Turn off the noise for a moment, watch the muscle you're trying to wake up, feel the movement, and be there for the rep you're doing.
Okay, Quad, we're doing this. Fire for me now.
It sounds almost playful, almost strange, and yet presence changes everything. Attention here is not decoration. It is medicine.